What's the greatest rivalry in NFL history? Is it the legendary battles between the Packers and Bears? The brutal clashes between the Steelers and Ravens? Or the star-powered showdowns between the Cowboys and 49ers? Football isn't just a game. It's a war fought over decades, fueled by pride, history, and sometimes pure hatred. The NFL has given us some of the most intense rivalries in sports history, shaping dynasties, defining careers, and delivering moments that fans will never forget. Packers versus Bears, the oldest feud in football. Our first rivalry dates back to 1921, the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. This isn't just any rivalry, it's the longest and most historic in the NFL. Over the decades, these teams have clashed in brutal battles, with legends like Walter Payton, Brett Favre, and Aaron Rodgers writing their names in the rivalry's history. From bone-crushing tackles to game-winning touchdowns, this feud represents the heart of the NFL. Steelers versus Ravens, a rivalry of pure hatred. Next up, we have one of the most physical and brutal rivalries in modern football, the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens. These two teams have been at war since the Ravens' inception in 1996. Fueled by elite defenses, hard-hitting linebackers like Ray Lewis and James Harrison, and some of the nastiest playoff games in history, this rivalry is pure football at its most intense. Cowboys versus 49ers, the clash of dynasties. In the 90s, no rivalry was bigger than the Cowboys versus 49ers. Two dominant teams, two legendary quarterbacks, Troy Aikman and Steve Young, facing off for Super Bowl glory. From the catch by Dwight Clark in 1981 to the star-studded NFC Championship games of the 90s, this rivalry shaped an era of football greatness. Patriots versus Colts, the Brady versus Manning era. Lastly, we can't talk rivalries without mentioning Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning. While it wasn't a traditional team feud, every Patriots-Colts matchup in the 2000s felt like a Super Bowl preview. Brady and Bill Belichick's dynasty clashed against Manning's brilliance, delivering some of the best games in NFL history. These rivalries are more than just games. They're battles that define football. Which rivalry is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And if you love sports history, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more legendary stories from the NFL.